In 1951, the government officials discovered gold ore in southern Mysore state, where on the same day, Raja Rocky Krishna Pabaria was born to a poor underage woman Shanti. Suryavardhan, a powerful crime boss, who accompanied the official, has them killed and leases the land for 99 years under the pretext of running Narachi, a limestone mine, but secretly establishes KGF. He had 5 associates: Kamal, son of Suryavardhan's former associate Bhargav; Rajendra Desai, who oversees the transportation of refined gold bars; Andrews, who oversees the gold smuggling in the western coast of the country; Guru Pandyan, president of the in-government DYSS party; and Adira, Suryavardhan's brother, who headed the KGF security. Suryavardhan suffers a paralysis and appoints his elder son Garuda, the future heir of KGF. Suryavardhan expected Adira to serve as his son's aide, but Adira unsuccessfully attempts to assassinate Garuda. In turn, Garuda bombs Adira's car and he is presumed dead. Suryavardhan's former associates now eye the riches of KGF. Rocky arrives in Bombay as a 10-year-old on a quest for wealth and power as desired by Shanti, and begins to work for Shetty, a gold smuggler, and Andrews' underboss, who competes against a Dubai-based rival Naif Khalil. Years later, he rises in the ranks and oversees the arrival of African gold bars to the Bombay coast. Rocky's influence begins to rival Shetty's own. Andrews, who notices about Rocky, offers him Bombay in return for assassinating Garuda. Rocky accepts the offer and heads to Bangalore. He meets Desai's daughter Reena, falls in love with her and pursues her to accept him, much to her fiancé Kamal's chagrin. A statue inauguration is organized for luring Garuda out of KGF, but the attempt is averted even before it begins. Rocky witnesses the authority and power that Garuda commands. Seeing no other option to murder Garuda, Rocky journeys to KGF, killing a unit of Garuda's henchmen to enter. The workers in KGF, who were forcibly kidnapped, are subjected to inhumane conditions and treated as slaves. Rocky becomes one of them, and although apathetic at first, he is moved by the cold-blooded murder of a mother and son by a guard. Rocky stealthily accesses the map of the mine in the maintenance room during a roll call and narrowly escapes death after a fellow slave sacrifices himself to save the lives of his wife and unborn child. Andrews, Kamal, and Desai are misinformed about the incident and assume Rocky is killed. Rocky engages in a fight with an entire unit of 23 guards, killing each one of them to rescue a blind slave they were about to brutally murder. With this act, Rocky emerges as a messiah in the slaves' eyes. He orders them to burn the guards' corpses to let Andrews's and his men know he is still alive via their informants, Kulkarni and Garuda's younger brother Virat. Garuda prepares to leave his residence to investigate the fire and missing guards. To avert this, Virat smothers Suryavardhan to death, and Garuda rushes back home. Shaken by the recent bad turn of events, Garuda orders Makali's ritual to be rescheduled from the following week to the next day, planning to kill his father's allies as soon as the ritual is complete. At night, Rocky heads unsuspected through a tunnel to the site where Garuda has decided to behead 3 slaves as offerings to the goddess, as Vanaram discovers that the 3rd slave is already killed in his prison cell. Upon Garuda's arrival and sacrifice of 2 slaves, a concealed Rocky, who had taken the 3rd slave's place, emerges and kills him. Ingalaji concludes that Rocky intentionally chose KGF as the location to assassinate Garuda, so that an army of slaves would help him seize control, and also indicates that this is just the beginning. The news of Garuda's murder reaches Ramika Sen, a no-nonsense politician. Adira, who is actually alive, plans to resurface, and so does Khalil. The film ends with Vanaram ordering his men to attack Rocky and his army. Hi Ami EMMT.